Hey you guys, good to see you as always here on the channel. In case you're new, I'm Ryan, and here on this channel, Grassroots Gardening, we discuss all things plants, landscaping. If it's green, we're going to talk about it. And we're going to try to do a little project with some hanging baskets this afternoon. So I just got off work, just got home, got me something cold to drink. It's been a hell of a day, and I need a little plant therapy. It's still hot as all get out here. We've had heat warnings all week long. And these baskets are just tired. That one's even got a huge weed coming up out of it. But we're in late July now, and these baskets have just seen their better days. When it gets hot like this, you know, the calibrachoas and petunias and things like that that we had in these baskets, they just they get tired too, and they just kind of crap out. So this afternoon, before I left the Grassroots nursery, I snagged us a few plants. I'll show you what we got. I just kind of grabbed a random mix. I only had a few minutes before we closed, and so I just grabbed just a conglomeration of stuff. But we got this really nice euphorbia here. We've done some plantings of it out on the patio by the pool, and it's done fantastic. And then this one I'm really excited to see what it does. I've not planted this one before, so this is another Proven Winners. This is Sweet Caroline Medusa Green. So this is an Ipomoea, or commonly called sweet potato vine, but this one has got really unusual, almost like hand-shaped leaves. So that one should cascade down and give us a nice cool effect in one of the hanging baskets. And then we got some Angelonia. It should do good for us all the way up until fall. This is the Angel Mist series called Spreading Bluebird. So that one should look really cool in one of the baskets. And then we've got some Superbena. Now, hopefully the glare is not on that tag too much where y'all can see. But this Superbena from Proven Winners is a really, really good performer in our heat. So this one will definitely last us all the way to fall. And then we've got the Imperial Blue, which is a really nice dark blue. This the Stormburst doesn't have a lot of flowers on it just yet that are open, but there's some nice buds coming there. But this one's kind of a light purple with some white splashes on the flower. And then last but not least, this is a Super Cal Artist Rose Petunia. I've not planted this one, but it looks like it's just kind of a mix of different colors. Got some like star-shaped with white on this one, and just a nice light pink. This one's kind of more of an upright grower, so we'll see what it does in a basket. Usually on the baskets I like the ones that go out horizontal or even trail, but again I just grabbed this one because we've never grown it, and I figured we'd give it a shot. That is one thing I like to do here on this channel, is just experiment with new plants and just you know, just seeing what they'll do, so that I can provide that information to our customers there at Grassroots Nursery, and also you guys get to learn too. So if you would hit that like and subscribe down there for me, I appreciate it. Leave a comment if you have any questions about any of the plants or any of the products that we use today. It really helps the channel, and we greatly appreciate it. Where there's a weed, there's a way. That is for sure, because we have got weeds constantly, as does everybody. You know, birds could have dropped them up there, or the wind. Who knows? We're going to just rip them right out of the middle. And I do have some of our soil. Let me show you guys real quick. This is what we use well, not almost, we pretty much use this exclusively for any of our hanging baskets or flats or whatever we're planting at the nursery. It's been a great potting soil for us. And then of course, y'all know we're going to use Biotone Starter. This has got our organic fertilizer, as well as all of our beneficial microbes. Just help the plant get out to a great start, and then continuously feeds it with organic fertilizer. I'll put a link to these products in the description below in case you guys want to give them a try. And we're just going to reuse this soil here, but something's going on with our dripper, because look how dry this soil is. So we're going to water these in really well, and then make sure that our irrigation system is watering sufficiently, because that's way too dry. So we're just going to add 2 handfuls of the biotone. And I think in this one, let's go ahead and we'll do the Super Bina Storm Burst. I'm just going to squeeze the pot a little bit, dig our hole just a little bit deeper because this is a larger 6-inch container. Twist and kind of shove him in right there. And that's all we've got to do. And I'm going to go ahead and put the tag in there just so I don't forget which variety we've planted. That way we can kind of watch it grow together and we can remember the name of it if it's something that we really like and want to do again next year. Now I'm just going to hang this guy right back up, and then at the end we're going to water him in, because I was thinking I need to water this in right now, but that would be stupid because then it would be super heavy. Alright, on to our next basket. This one has some calibrachoa in it, so same thing. I'm going to try to not take the wire off just because, well, the sun's setting on us a little bit. I'm going to try to hurry and get through these. And so we're just going to rip these plants out. They'll go down to our compost pile and be some organic fertilizer for us later on. We're just going to do the same thing. This one's going right up next to that Storm Burst Verbena, so I don't want to go back with anything purple. Actually, I think I'm going to take some of this dirt out because this one's really full, but I just try to get in here and really break up this older soil, and then next spring we're going to replace it all together, but with the addition of the biotone fertilizer I think we'll be good for the next few months until we get into actual fall time. So since we're going to not do purple, and we've got, I think it's 5 baskets total, let's go ahead and put this euphorbia along with that really cool sweet potato vine. We'll put them in the same basket. That way it'll give us some white and kind of a greenish backdrop to that Starburst Verbena. And you know what? I forgot to put my biotone in there. 2 more handfuls. I'm just going to put that right on top, incorporate it into the soil a little bit, and then it can do its thing and feed these guys and get them off to a really good start. This one I'm excited about. This is that really cool sweet potato vine, and we're just going to put 1 plant on either side of the basket. Dig a little hole, smush him down in there a little bit, add back some soil. And then something else I was thinking about on this, how dry that soil was a while ago, y'all. I think just because it's been so daggum hot, 1 watering a day in the morning isn't going to do it. So we're going to have to set the timer to come on again in the afternoon. Goodness gracious, it is hot out here, you guys. Alright, on to number 3. Get all this guy ripped out of here. Appreciate you, buddy. You did great all spring long, but your job is through now. Well, kind of. Is going to the compost pile. So still got a little bit of work left to do. Get rid of that old tag. Really rip this up. We're going to have to replace these coco liners next year, y'all, too, because they're kind of getting a little raggedy. And I like doing these big baskets versus, like, you know, your small 10-inch green plastic ones, because you get more root growth, and the plants just seem to last longer through the season, and you can get a little bit more water retention too. Why does my nose itch every time I get my hands filthy? Alright, let's go ahead. We're moving over a couple feet away from the other baskets, so let's go ahead and do another Super Bina. This is that Imperial blue one. Just finagle him through the wires there. Pack him down right there, and I'm going to go ahead and add some new Happy Frog since we got it out here, and this will just help feed him a little bit more, because that other soil, gosh gummit, got my biotone again, y'all. What y'all let me do? I'm telling you, it's been a long day. We'll just come in, sprinkle that all around the plant, work it into the soil, and you'll be just fine. Just like that, easy peasy. And I guess the other cool thing too about these big old baskets is they last a long time. You can just buy these replacement coco liners and then save yourself a lot of money versus spending, you know, 25, 30 bucks on a pre-made basket. You can get some of these for $5, $6, $7 and just replace them yourselves. Now this guy, for some reason, is sopping wet. So what we're definitely going to have to do is turn the irrigation system on when we get done and just make sure they're all dripping like they're supposed to, because this guy is just crazy wet and all the others are dry. So we got something going on there. So let's see, going right on the other side of this post, let's go ahead and just change it up a little bit again. Do this light pink Super Cal Artist Rose. I gotta take some more soil out. I like using these bigger 6-inch planters just because, well, they're just that much further ahead of the game. Nice root system on them, nice big plant, and fall will be here. Unfortunately, I don't even like saying that, but fall will be here before we know it, and we need these things to hurry up and get some size to them. 2 more handfuls of the biotone, and then we can just add the soil. Was in it right back because it's still nice and wet. And again, with the biotone, that's gonna be our food source really, even though the soil is kind of spent. Biotone will feed them at least until first frost, when they're gonna be shot anyway. Then we'll probably come back and do some pansies, violas, some more cool season flowers. Now this guy was for sure our top performer out of all the baskets we had out here, and it's no surprise why. This is Proven Winners Super Tunia. So the Vista series is crazy. That's the one that's got bubble gum in it, that pink one that everybody loves and it just gets huge. And then the Jazzberry, which we did last year, absolutely incredible growth. And a lot of people, you know, I hear them at the nursery. I think this 1 cup with a Super Tunia Vista series might be like $6 or $7. And people are like, man, that's a lot of money for 1 plant. But the spread that you get on these things is just incredible. The Vista series, I don't know, whoever invented that at Proven Winners, they killed it. They like fed it steroids or something, but they just get massive. In fact, I'm gonna have to break this guy all apart just to get him out of the basket here. But really, really incredible plants, man. Their breeding programs at Proven Winners is just insane. I do a lot of research on what plants are coming out next year, and these guys put years and years into the development of their plants, and it shows. That's why we, you know, they don't pay me any money for advertising Proven Winners nor selling them there at the nursery, but people want them, and the reason being is they're good plants, point blank and simple. All right, let's throw this Angelonia. This is the spreading bluebird. We're going to throw him in this last pot, and we're not going to forget to put our biotone in this time. Mix that in just a tad bit. Give him a couple little squeezes. Look at that nice root system right there. This guy should do really good for us all the way up until it turns cold. And I don't even like talking about it, you guys, even though it is hot as crap outside right now. Summertime is just my time, other than snakes. I can't do snakes. But other than that, I just love the long days. I mean, it's 7:40 in the evening right now. And we still got plenty of daylight. In wintertime, I hate it, I ain't gonna lie. So there's our last basket, the Angelonia right there. We're gonna put him down on the end, and then let's take a look and see what we've done. Okay, let's try this again because the GoPro overheated because it is just that hot out here, man. And I'm filming in 4K too, just trying to bring you guys the best video quality that I can, but I'm gonna talk pretty quick because it's probably gonna overheat again. I had to literally hang it in front of the fan to cool it off. It's warm. So let's move on with it. We've got, I'm probably gonna put another basket down there just because I don't like how it doesn't match. I've got double stacked baskets down there. We've got the Robina, and then that Euphorbia, and the, sweet potato vine in that. So it's gonna look more full down there. But all in all, I think it looks much better. Those old ones were just, they were spent. So the other reason I like to use those 6-inch containers is because we don't have that long, you know, of a growing season left. So I really want something to fill these baskets up quick. And obviously the larger plants that you use, the quicker they're gonna do that. So probably here in another 2 weeks, these should be substantially larger. And another reason to hit that notifications bell down there so that you can come back with me in a few weeks and we'll take a look at them and see how they're all doing. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me this afternoon. Hopefully you're doing it from somewhere air conditioning and you can get your plant therapy through me out here sweating. But I love it. This is my therapy and this is what I love to do. This is how I relax. So yeah, there's that. But hey, appreciate you guys again watching. Drop me a comment below. Just tell me, hey, where you're from. And we appreciate you watching again. And remember, the more you know, the more you grow. We'll see you on the next video, guys. Bye, y'all.